Everyone wants success. Everyone dreams of changing their life, becoming better, becoming stronger, becoming someone people respect. But the truth is, most people don't fail because success is impossible. They fail because they try to change everything at once. They wait for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect motivation, and while waiting, they slowly give up. But what if success doesn't need big actions? What if just a small step, repeated daily, could completely change everything? Let me tell you about a girl named Maya. Maya was an ordinary student. Not the smartest, not the most confident, not the most talented. She was just average in everything. In school, she sat quietly in the back. She avoided speaking in class because she was afraid of making mistakes. Her friends seemed better than her in every way. They spoke confidently, answered questions easily, and achieved more. Every time Maya compared herself with them, she felt smaller and smaller. As if she was falling behind in life, she tried to change many times. One day she decided she would study for hours and become the best student. She studied hard for a few days, but soon she felt tired and stopped. Another time, she promised herself she would wake up early every morning. But after just a few days, she failed again. She tried learning new skills, joining courses, pushing herself harder. But every time, the pressure of becoming perfect overnight broke her. And slowly, she started believing something dangerous. Maybe I'm just not good enough. One evening, after another disappointing day, Maya was sitting quietly at home. Her mind was full of doubt. That's when she noticed her mother in the kitchen, calmly preparing food. Her mother wasn't rushing. She wasn't trying to finish everything quickly. She was simply working slowly, carefully, doing one small step at a time. Maya watched for a while and then asked, "Why do you take so much time? You could finish this much faster." Her mother smiled gently and replied, "If I rush, I make mistakes. But if I go step by step, I improve every day." Then she said something that stayed in Maya's mind. Life doesn't change in one day. It changes daily. That night, instead of making another big plan, Maya decided to try something different. She didn't aim for hours of study. She didn't try to become perfect. She simply asked herself, "What is the smallest thing I can do today?" The answer was simple: 10 minutes. The next day, Maya studied for just 10 minutes. No pressure, no stress, just 10 minutes. It felt too small to matter, but she did it anyway. The day after, she studied for 12 minutes, then 15. Slowly, without forcing herself, she started adding a little more each day. Instead of trying to learn everything, she learned just a few new English words daily. Instead of long, exhausting routines, she did short, simple exercises. There was no pressure to be perfect, only a promise to be consistent. At first, nothing changed. Days passed, and it felt like she was still the same. No one noticed her effort. Even she sometimes wondered if it was working at all. But this time, she didn't quit. She kept going. After a few weeks, something started to shift. Her 10 minutes slowly turned into 1 hour of focused study. The few words she learned every day built into a strong vocabulary. Her small efforts began to show results. She understood lessons better. She felt a little more confident. Not perfect, but better than before. Months passed, and the change became visible. Maya was no longer the quiet girl who avoided everything. One day in class, when the teacher asked a question, Maya raised her hand. Her heart was beating fast, her voice slightly shaking, but she spoke, and she spoke clearly. The class was surprised. This was not the same Maya they knew. That moment was not magic. It was the result of hundreds of small efforts no one saw. Slowly, she started participating more. She studied regularly, spoke with confidence, and believed in herself. Then one day, something incredible happened. Maya stood on stage during a school presentation competition. Months ago, she would have been too afraid to even try. But now, she stood there, calm and focused, and delivered her speech with confidence. When the results were announced, Maya had won. People were shocked. Her friends, her teachers, everyone asked the same question. How did you change so much? Maya simply smiled and gave a simple answer. I didn't change all at once. I just improved a little every day. And that is the truth most people ignore. Success is not built in one big moment. It is built in small, daily actions. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to do everything at once. You just need to start small and stay consistent. Because 1% improvement may seem small, but over time it creates massive change. A few minutes of effort each day can turn into hours. A few words learned daily can turn into confidence. A few small steps can turn into a completely new life. So if you feel stuck, if you feel average, if you feel like nothing is changing, remember this. Don't try to change your whole life today. Just change your day. A little. Because in the end, big success is nothing more than small improvements repeated every single day. And your 1% today can become your 100% tomorrow.